Alright guys, we're gonna be doing a tutorial on every single boss on Cuphead. We're gonna go over them, we're gonna talk about the strategies, and we're gonna talk about the shots that you need to do or to use to be able to beat them. Alright? So we're gonna start with L4 because that's what people mostly struggle with, I assume. When they get to here, they just flat out just start losing their minds. So I'll do Glumstone first because people seem to have issues with this guy. For Glumstone, we're gonna be using you know what? Since it's gonna be a tutorial for like beginners, I guess we're gonna be using Roundabout and the Crack Shot, and then we'll use I guess Super One, and then we'll use Chalice, Crack Shot on shot A, and then Roundabout on shot B. I honestly think using the Crack Shot on the spread is actually better. In this tutorial, I'll just show. I'll just use the spread, but yeah, you could use honestly any gun for this fight, but I honestly think the spread and Crack Shot are the best guns to use. That's for people. And then we'll get to his face. We'll just shoot in his face. You know what? And we'll sit back and use the Crack Shot. Parry anytime you can. It's not that hard to hit him with the parries, and then just stay in his face. And you want to stay on the tiles at all times. Just use the parry anytime you can to build up your parry. Literally just let the Crack Shot do the work, and then you can use your ult here. And he won't put it all away because the phase is over now. There we go. Second phase, you just sit near one of them and just aim upwards with this. You could also use the Crack Shot. Also, I'll use the Crack Shot, but this entire phase you want to abuse your invincible roll. Now you're watching me. You want an invincible roll towards the ball where it's going. So it's hitting it that way. I'm gonna go that way, and you want to keep an eye on the invincible on the ball and the gnomes at the bottom, and then we just use the Crack Shot the entire time. Just literally use the Crack Shot. You can literally just parry them by dashing, and then these ones, you know, it's not that bad. And you can also kill the what are they? I don't know what the hell they are. The gnomes as well. Alternatively, you can just use that, but it's easy to take damage. And there you go. Not that hard. It's not that hard. This is like a better version of your shorts. It really is, because I can actually explain it properly. Alright. Next, let's go with Mortimer Freeze next. This, I personally use the spread and Crack Shot again. I use the spread and Crack Shot for every single fight in the DLC island. But if you really need it, if you really need to, use, I guess, the Chaser or the Roundabout. You can use the Roundabout in the second phase and the last phase, but I recommend just sticking with the Crack Shot in the first and last phase. And then the second phase, you can use the Roundabout since it's like on the ground. It's not like, you know, you're not moving around that much. But yeah, I'll just use the spread. You know, I'll show you the Roundabout in this one. Let's go. Crack Shot is literally the most OP weapon in this game. Alright, first phase, you just literally just use this, the Crack Shot, the entire time. You really don't need to use anything else. And then just parry anytime you need to. And you're seeing here, you can literally just use the Roundabout on the ground. And there we go, phase is over. And also you could do this, you just sit back here and just do that, it'll always hit. But it's so much easier to see the Crack Shot. You'll always get hits off. And also, you can also go inside of him, because he has no hitbox. And, oh, there you go. If you come over here during the fight, he literally has no hitbox. You can just go inside of him. Dog on dog fight. You want to use the spread and Crack Shot for this. I don't recommend using anything else. You could use the Chaser if you want. I don't recommend it. You could use the Converge also, but I use personally spread and Crack Shot. It's probably much easier. Alright, here, just use the Crack Shot basically the entire phase. Here, you can duck and do that. Basically, just use the Crack Shot. Crack Shot literally the entire phase. Literally. You can also do this. You can also just double jump in the air to get max damage on him. There we go. And then here, you want to kill the first one right away. So jump in the air, get him. The rest of the phase, use the Crack Shot because you won't be able to accurately use the spread in this phase to do it, or to get these guys. And you mostly just want to focus on dodging because the Crack Shot is basically homing. So you can literally just do it. This, you want to use the spread or the spread or the Crack Shot. It doesn't really matter. Here you can jump into her, into her hitbox. She doesn't damage you. And mainly when it flips, you want to stay in the middle in one position and attack her because it's much easier than rather than moving around. So if you saw it before, I wasn't moving any like at all. I was just jumping in one place. Secret phase is also good for if you're bad at the cam turning, you can get the secret phase. If you guys don't know how to do that, you get the gray smoke on the second phase. You hit them until they get the gray smoke, and then all of them they get the gray smoke. You can't kill one of them. You need all of them alive with the gray smoke, and then the secret phase happens. But it's pretty hard to get that, so I wouldn't recommend trying to do that. On your hoopla, you could use either him or Cuphead or Chalice. I usually use Chalice. People use Cuphead a lot for this, but I think Chalice is kind of better because she does more damage. I think she does more damage, right? I'm pretty sure she does more damage. Pretty sure. I'm not. Don't fact check me on that. This you kind of wanna. You can stay far from her. You don't really have. You can kind of just go up to her and just find the range. The range is basically where I am. When you pulls out the guns, you wanna instantly move backwards so that you can dodge the bullets coming out. And for the fire sticks, you can actually sit at the bottom and they won't hit you whatsoever. This one, this phase is just bullet hell. I can't really say anything for this. You kind of just have to have experience with bullet hell to be able to do it properly. Nothing I can really say for this phase. But yeah, it's usually one cycle it does. It's not multiple. This literally again same thing, just bullet hell. I call it bullet hell, but it's really not. And this you kind of when the sausages come in, you want to use a small plane, and you want to use you want to get your nuke as fast as you can, so you're able to take damage boosters, so you can get as close as you can to do the most damage, which I was doing there. Again, it really just you need experience in the game to be able to get a hang of it. Honestly. Moonshine Mob. This, again, crack shot and spread. Nothing else really. You could use the chaser, but it's kind of dog shit. And plus, you're basically using the crack shot the entire fight anyways. Instantly start off with the crack shot to get damage in, and you want to use the spread shot whenever you get close to him. And you want to destroy the bomb anytime you can, so you have space to work with. So, kill all these guys. And for this guy, you want to use the crack shot right away. Get him out of the way, and he's going. Oh fuck! I jumped by accident. And for this phase, you want to stay at the bottom. It's honestly easier to stay at the bottom to shoot up, or you can use the crack shot. It's up to you, whatever you want to use. I use the spread most of the time, but I'll just use the crack shot. Honestly, it's easier, but it does less damage. Most of the time, you won't be able to land any hits off on her, or land your actual damage hits. You'll land the crack. For this phase, you want to use the crack shot, and once he shoots his tongue, wow, he really did it this way, huh? Did not expect that. Get him out of the way. Come on. Really? Again? That's really interesting. That's really bad RNG. Did not expect that twice. 3 times! Wow. Usually what you want to do is, if he does it on any other level, like this. There we go. You want to do that, but unfortunately, we didn't get that RNG. You want to, if he does it on either of the top two, you want to go under it, use the spread as much as you can, and then use your super to deal max damage on his trunk, so that when he does it the second time, it's an automatic kill. Failed video. It honestly is. I didn't get the right RNG. And now for Sawbaker. Just use the crack shot. Don't use any other weapon. Use the crack shot and the super art 1. For Sawbaker, use crack shot. Don't use any other gun, just use crack shot. Literally just use the crack shot and abuse your role in this fight. Abuse your role. Abuse it. You literally don't need to jump in this fight. Like literally in the first and second phase, you can literally go on about your day without jumping. If you jump, you literally put yourself in danger of taking damage for no reason. Like unless you're parrying, you literally don't need to jump. You might need to get used to it, but like it's the best thing you could do. Unless you're speedrunning it, by the way. If you're speedrunning, then you have to jump because you have to deal a lot of damage. But literally, you don't need to jump. And there he goes. He's done. Crouch under that. There we go. This, you can use the spread here for the first one, and then just use the crack shot for the other ones. Crouch under that. There we go. And literally just roll under everything. And you can actually crouch right before here. I'll show you right here. You can literally sit right here under the bottom ones and just crouch, and they won't hit you if they shoot you. If you crouch, guarantee you will not be hit unless it's coming straight at you. Then you will. But like if you crouch, you will not get hit. Just say it as you jump. Alright, for this, you can here go behind here. Watch. You can skip this entire phase like that by just using your ult and getting some shots at the beginning with the crack shot. And this, for the last phase, you want to focus on the platforms. Do not focus on parrying, as I just parried. Most of the time, you don't want to parry unless you absolutely need to. Just let the crack shot do the work and just focus on where you're jumping and just parry when you need to jump, when you need to parry. Don't parry if you don't need to. It's not worth it. There we go. And that's how you do Chef Saltbaker. not that, for me, it's not that bad of a boss, but for a lot of people, it's gonna be really hard. How did I get 5 out of 6? I literally used my ult in the fourth phase. What is this garbage?
Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. That's gonna be about it. I didn't do an outro on stream because I'm an idiot and I decided to do a bunch of the other bosses. If you guys like me to do the other bosses in the game, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video as well. And comment down below if I missed anything. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace, love, goodbye from me. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.